back, everybody, to Operation Andromeda. This is the British Commonwealth and France turn 3. I don't think there's any housekeeping, so we will jump straight into the turns. We'll start out with tech. Commonwealth is going to roll for radar and long-range aircraft as its 2 tech rolls. Going to miss on radar, but hit on long-range aircraft, so we will definitely take that. Especially with ASW already being at stage 2. I guess we can go ahead and roll for the French tech, which will continue to be strategic rockets. We will continue to miss on that. Alright, for the British buys, GB has 12, is going to be spending all 12 on 4 infantry, and then collecting 12 at the end. FEC is going to be spending its 5 on infantry and a militia upgrade, and then collecting 5 at the end. Anzacs, I'm not going to be buying anything and collecting 3, so it'll have 10 in the bank. For movement, we're going to pick up our 2 infantry in southern England on this transport and go 1, 2, 3, day 44. That transport's going to drop those infantry off into Gibraltar. And then the transport that we had in 844 is going to come up 1, 2, 3 into 821. Our Marine is going to hop in our air transport and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And all that's going to land and be dropped off in Gibraltar as well. Not going to do any other ship movements in the Atlantic. We are going to bring our light carrier, FEC light carrier with the fighter, 1, 2, 3, over into A44. Over in the Pacific, this transport is going to go 1, 2, 3. And all these movements are technically the Axis could declare war, but we're just kind of assuming they're not going to. If that is not the case, then we'll fix that later. But I'm assuming this early they aren't going to declare war over a couple of transport movements. Anyway, these 2 transports are going to come out of port, and they're actually going to strategic naval move 1, 2, 3, 4, and they will go import into Lower Egypt at the M8 port dockyard. Our British AA and our infantry in southern India are going to move up into Calcutta. Our infantry in Delhi is going to rail into Calcutta. And then there's going to be no movement down here with Anzac. And our coastal sub is going to move from P15 over into P16. And our Gurkha in Burma is going to move up 1 into Bengal. So I think that's actually got the British moves completed. I guess we will go ahead and stick this guy in port down in South Africa. Yeah, I think that's got that completed. So you can go ahead and place our British buys. 1 infantry is going to be built into Cape Town. The other 3 are all in London. And then FEC buys. The infantry goes into Calcutta, of course. And then the militia upgrade is for that militia down here in southern India. So that'll be that. So yeah, it's the British turn. We'll go into France. France has $12 and is spending all $12 on 6 militia. And then France will collect 7 at the end of its turn. We'll go ahead and bring these up here and stick them in the med for now. The French sub in M8 is going to come out 1, 2, 3, go into I7. The other French subs there are going to go 1, 2, 3 into whatever season this is, P42. The 2 French battleships are going to go 1, 2, 3, join the rest of the French ships in M8. The transport in M2 is going to pick up the Foreign Legion infantry, drop them off into southern France. This transport is going to come and join the fleet in M8. And I don't think I'm doing any other movements in France. We'll just go ahead and get rid of these 2 tokens, make them actual infantry. There. We'll go ahead and place our buys. 3 militia are going into Alsace-Lorraine, and the other 3 are going into Paris. And that pretty well will complete the French turn. Don't think there's anything else to move. The French medium bomber. There's the token. There it is. It's going to go on Maritime Air Patrol into A44. Alright, and that will complete the French turn, and we will pass it off back to the Golden for Italy turn 3.